Libras, how are you? I hope you guys are doing good. It's for all my Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, males and females. All right, before we continue, guys, just gonna take a quick second to thank Keen for sponsoring this video. Keen offers personalized readings for those seeking questions or need some clarity or confused about something in a certain area of your life, such as love and relationships, career, work, finances, dream interpretations, or spiritual guidance. Anything and everything, they got you. Keen is an affordable way to meet new readers, and when you sign up, it's super easy. You just fill out a brief questionnaire. It'll then pair you with a list of recommended psychics based on your specific needs. So it's super easy to use, very convenient. I had the pleasure of having a reading with Joyce, who actually helped me interpret a really weird dream I had just last night. So it was like perfect timing. And the dream was so, I always have very lucid dreams, but this one was like very intense, very specific, and I woke up like almost like overwhelmed, like what is going on? And I'm sure all of you have had those moments. You're like, what the heck does that mean? Like, you can make your own assumptions, your own interpretations, but just to kind of confirm my feelings and get kind of an outsider's perspective, I asked her about it, kind of told her about it. I won't tell you all the details here, of course, but in the dream, a specific event happened, and then it made me feel like maybe that was directly correlated to something that was going on in my life. And when you dream, it's very subconscious, and usually that is something that's going on or something you need to work on or reveal something to you. And for me, my dreams tend to give me a lot of deep hidden messages that maybe I missed throughout the day. So she confirmed and validated a lot of things that I saw and felt, people, places, things, situations, and that it was definitely correlated with something that is going on. So that gave me some peace of mind, helped clarify some things, and it was nice to get like an outsider's point of view who is not in the situation or doesn't have any emotions involved and can kind of just give it to you straightforward. But she was really sweet, really kind, which I always really appreciate. So it gave me a lot of clarity, and also helped kind of me confirm certain chapters that have closed and ones that are opening in my life. So it was a really insightful reading. I really enjoyed it and gave me a lot of different perspectives to kind of think about. I have a whole variety of different types of readers, mediums, psychics. You'll see different ratings and reviews about them, so you can really choose the one you feel is most fit for you. And it's awesome because the readers are available 24/7, so there's always someone online. It's really easy to schedule a reading. And the sign-up process is also really simple. You can sign in once you have your sign-up or register. All you need is an email, you create a password, and you're ready to go. And if you're new to Keen, your first 5 minutes with any reader is $5 with my link below. And once you're a user, Keen will send you unique discounts each week. This makes getting regular readings super affordable. So it's a really awesome way to get any questions that you have answered in a matter of seconds. So be sure to check them out and use my link below to get your first 5 minutes for only $5. Try keen.com/Nicloves, and thank you so much once again to Keen. We are now in Cancer season. We also have the Cancer new moon this week. So please be mindful of what you're feeling, what you're putting into your heart space, and you want to make sure that you're taking care of that area and focusing your feelings and emotions on positive things, on what you want to feel, because that's what's going to be manifesting, and those are the types of feelings you're going to be carrying forward the next 30 days. And the veil between the spirit world and our world is very thin at this time, so you may be feeling a little more vulnerable, a little more in your feelings, more sensitive. So at that time, really nurture yourself and make sure you're not putting your energy into anything that's going to be draining you or making you feel negative, making you feel not good, okay? All right, so we're going to be covering a little bit of work, health, and love. I'll have a link to the extended reading below if you're interested afterwards. And yeah, so overall, I was gonna say Cancers, Libras, I feel like there is an energy of someone who's like wanting you to be patient with them, who may have hurt you in some way, and you are thinking about them, but the moment you start thinking about them, you get irritated, you get mad at yourself. You're like, no, why am I thinking about this person? Like, no, I don't want to think about them. And it feels like this person misses your energy or misses the attention, the love that they used to receive from you, that they thought they could receive from other people, but it hasn't been working out that way. But we'll get back to that in just a moment. So when it comes to your health, Libras, I feel here the energy of like not wanting to accept something or not wanting to see something, like not addressing the issue, and that is keeping you stuck or making you feel stuck, making you feel low vibration or overthinking, overanalyzing because you're not addressing the issue, or you're like avoiding. Yeah, like that's the word, like avoidance, like avoiding something that you know you should do, that you know you should work on, but you're not doing it, and it's for your own mental health. Maybe it's going to help you. This can be, you know, maybe seeing a therapist, a counselor, doing journaling work, doing meditation, practicing affirmations, or doing something that is going to help you with your health, with your physical body, your internal body, your spiritual health. So don't avoid anything this week. If there is something you need to do, or you need to go to a doctor's appointment, or you need to do some spiritual cleaning up, you know, body, mind, soul, spirit, don't avoid it. Try to do it as soon as possible, because the longer you prolong it, the longer it's going to linger and keep you feeling stuck or keep you feeling weak. And I don't want you guys to feel that way. So take care of your mental health this week, and make sure you're pouring into yourself the same way that you pour onto others. Okay? All right. So when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, I feel like there's stalling energy. Like you're stalling on something. You're kind of like, let me put it off. You know, like I'll do it next week, or I'll do it tomorrow. I'm just gonna sit here and, you know, do my thing. You're stalling on something. And maybe this is for good reason, but maybe you're missing out on something by doing that, by waiting around, or maybe you're waiting for the right time. Maybe you're waiting, you're like, oh, when I feel ready, when the time is right, I'll do this. But guess what? I feel like usually it's never the right time. You just gotta make time, you just gotta do it. It's never gonna feel right to start that business. It's never gonna feel right to make that move. You just have to do it. Of course, you know, gather information and don't just like throw yourself into something, but there is some benefits to taking those risks and not letting fear hold you back. There's just remind yourself that it's never going to be the right time. You just got to tell yourself, well, it is what it is. I'm going to try to do it right now, but don't stall for too long. Okay? All right. Or like get too lazy. If there's something you need to do, you want to accomplish, don't just sit around and push it for last minute, unless I guess you're someone who works better, you know, and under pressure. But don't get too lazy about it, and don't stall on things that you can get started on sooner. All right. So when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, as far as the other person you could be dealing with, I feel Aquarius energy, also fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but I feel strong like Aquarian energy. But of course, it doesn't have to be. It could be any sign, like I always say to you guys, but it could be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, you know, just the energy the person is embodying at this time. It feels like you've been doing your thing, working on yourself, taking care of yourself, and boosting your self-esteem, your confidence. And it's been a long journey. It's not hard. It's not easy to accept yourself and love yourself fully and wholeheartedly. But I think you've been putting in the work. You've been trying your best to do whatever it is to make you feel better about yourself, love yourself. And you may have a moment this week where like, oh, you're having a great day, you feel good, you're, you know, killing it at work, you're feeling confident about yourself. And then bam, something happens, you get a memory or something, you remember something, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, no, like I was doing just good, I was in a good mood, why in the heck am I seeing this? You hear a song, you see something on social media, you hear a voice that you think is someone else, you see something or you experience something, and all of a sudden it puts you in this mind frame, starts thinking about someone that you don't want to think about anymore, and you're like, oh my gosh, why is this happening? I was in such a good mood. Now bam, you're vulnerable again. Bam, you're in your feelings again. You're like, no, I don't want to feel this way. I worked so hard to not feel this way. Why am I thinking about this person now? Why did I have to get this reminder? Why, universe? Why, angels, are you doing this to me? You know I've been working so hard. Why are you testing me again? It almost feels like maybe you feel like the universe is testing you, and you're like, I'm done with tests. I'm so done with tests. I don't want it to have any more tests. It's so hard to simply pass. I can barely get a C. And at those moments, it feels like you get really irritated or you get really annoyed, like even just at yourself, that why am I thinking about this? And you try to really quickly change, you know, do something so you get your mind off it. But the more you do that, the more you start thinking about it. So you can get kind of reminders or flashbacks in the moments you're actually feeling good about yourself. And you're like, oh, why is this happening? Why? I don't want to think about this person, or I don't want to, I've moved on. I want peace. I want clarity. I just want to be in a good place, and I'm in a good place. So why am I thinking about this? Why is it all coming back when everything's going good or things seem to be better in my life? I think it's been hard for you to like get out of that emotional funk and get out of your feelings and get out of feeling so vulnerable, that when it does happen, or you get that little trigger, that little memory, it like just really irritates you. It like throws you off, and you don't like to be thrown off like that. And I think that this person, like, they probably loved your energy, and they did love you, appreciate you, but they almost like took your love for granted. They almost felt like how you maybe put this person on a pedestal. Maybe you made them feel more important than they actually were, just because you saw who they were and just because they were so important to you in your life. And they went and ran and took that and thought that maybe they can get that same energy somewhere else. No, not everyone's going to see them the way that you see them, but because you saw them like that, because you treated them like that, because you gave them all your love, they thought, oh, I'm sure other people are going to do the same for me. And once they stopped talking to you, guys have not been connecting, they realized shortly after, oh, I'm not getting that same attention and love from everyone else that I got from Libra. You know? So maybe they thought the grass was green on the other side. Maybe they thought they can just have more fun and experience new things and didn't want to settle down. This could be someone who had commitment issues or commitment phobia, fear of commitment, fear of getting too close to someone, like I know a lot of us deal with, and just wanted to have fun. They were attracted to you, they really liked you, but they didn't feel sure enough to settle down or to seal the deal with you. And I think that you were always kind of like this person's top choice. I think you've always been kind of like their dream girl or dream guy. And I know what you're thinking. You're probably like, well, if I was their dream girl or dream guy, then why did they do what they did? Why did they stop talking to me? Why did we fall apart? And I think is, again, their fear of commitment, their fear of getting too close, their fear of missing out on other things, other experiences. This person could be someone who's chasing a dream. Maybe they are an aspiring artist, creator, dancer, actress, actor, rapper, something, or they want to have freedom. They don't want to feel tied down. They can be really popular. Maybe they have a lot of friends or a lot of acquaintances, and they feel like that could take away from their time with these people or these energies. This could be someone who has like a unique features. Maybe they look different, the way they dress, the way they look, the way they dress, the way they walk. Something could be really unique and different about this person and just kind of out there. Okay, but I feel like they've been thinking kind of outside the box and realized that, it's better having one solid real connection than just having a bunch of little acquaintances and random connections with people that I don't actually have a strong bond with, and maybe they're realizing that kind of late. But I feel like they've been kind of depressed or been in like a dark hole, feeling really down, sad, and just kind of not feeling good about themselves. And maybe they did it to themselves. And, I think at times when they're thinking about you or looking at old memories, old photos or conversations you guys had, you maybe get that, you get hit with that, and you start to remember too. You're like, what the heck? I was just having a good day, minding my business. Why am I all of a sudden hearing this or thinking about this person? It's weird. Like, they could be dreaming about you lately, or you're dreaming about this person, or just like so many little random reminders that like, that's not a coincidence. That's just weird. Like, things happening back to back. And it almost feels like this person is wanting to reach you, or wanting to see you, wanting to talk to you, wanting to connect with you in some way, maybe searching for you, but doesn't know how to go about it, doesn't know how to initiate that conversation or how to make it happen in general. So they're in a weird place, and I think it's hard to understand them. I feel like they're really hard to read, and you just don't even know what's going on with them. You're like, half the time, I don't even know. Even when I was with them, even when we were good, I couldn't read them all the time. It was so hard to know what they were actually thinking about or what was going through in their mind. So we're going to dive in deeper in the extended to get more information, to see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know, maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice, all right? So we'll continue this on in the extended. The link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care, and I wish you guys all the best. Bye.